Today, the Inishowen guide is in the heart of Inishowen, where we meet Adele Doherty, who along with her husband Darren, started up Carndonagh Cycles. So Adele, tell us about Carndonagh Cycles and how did you and Darren get into the bicycle and go-kart business?
Hello everyone, it's Adele here. Darren's very busy today. He's away doing some repairs, mobile repairs on bikes, but we would have set up Carndonagh Cycles about a year ago, March 24. We have 4 small children and Darren would have always been very busy fixing their bikes, fixing their go-karts, things like broken chains or punctures or brakes. He would have been able to fix them himself. Over time, a lot of friends maybe would have reached out to us to do similar, to help them out with bike repairs, and we realised there was a need for a business like this in the area. So we would have started off quite small, and then we would have branched out into stocking second-hand bikes and repairing those as well. And we've been really, really busy since we set up a year ago with the second-hand bike sales and the repairs and parts. Over just before Christmas, probably about November, we also branched out to set up a website, Carndonagcycles.com, where we sell new electric vehicles and go-karts on that website, and scooters and things as well in it.
That's great to hear that you started off from fixing your own children's bicycles and then you saw that there was a market for fixing bicycles and that for the local community. To date, what do you think has been the most popular product or service so far?
Well, my heart will always be in the children's bicycles. When, as a busy mother of 4 children, I really want to provide quality bikes for children. I realise how quickly children grow and they outgrow their bikes, or things go wrong with them in the brakes. Maybe all the time there'll be issues with them. And safety is paramount as well. So those repairs need to be done, or people and families need to buy new bikes. So I would say the children's bike would probably be our most popular, both for sales and repairs. But we often have people coming back then after maybe their children have bought a bike to buy, parents maybe buying a bike for themselves, and the whole family would start a new activity out cycling together as a family.
That's great to hear how, coming from a parent or mother's point of view, safety and quality in bicycles, where I think that's a benefit by shopping local instead of going from a large national supply chain. You're giving that personal service, and it's not just about selling bikes, it's what's right for families. If there's one tip that you give to someone looking to buy a new bike or go-kart, what would it be?
I think quality is so important. We would stock a lot of very quality brands like Carrera and Apollo, and I really think buying a second-hand bike that has been well serviced of a good quality brand is the right way to go. I think they stand the test of time. The bike components and parts are so much stronger, more durable, and you'll just get years of use out of them.
That's great to hear there. And what is it that you found out that your customers love and most about coming in here into Carndonagh Cycles?
Oh, I'd say the fantastic staff. They come in and they get a real personal touch. Usually when they come in here, Darren's maybe fixing a bike. I'm in talking them through the different bikes and what might suit them. There could be up to 4 children running around as well. The children are really important as well. Sometimes they can test out a bike if maybe somebody has landed, without their child. They can, be used to size what would be suitable for them. So I think maybe that friendly, approachable, family-run business is something that people enjoy when they come in here.
That's great to hear, because I know in a lot of the big stores, not mentioning any names there, but if you're going to buy a bicycle, you can't actually try out a bicycle. The children can't do it. So it's great for a child and a family to come in here and see what fits the child or the adult themselves. Is there any standout stories or great feedback that you've got from customers so far?
Even though we've only been set up just over a year, I find we have a lot of repeat customers already, or recommendations, family recommendations, or friends. They can always. I'm always really interested to see the links on when a new customer comes, and often it is a recommendation based on somebody who's already been here. So I think we're really delighted with that, to hear that people are happy with the service and they're coming back. Perhaps they bought a bike for a child and then they come back to buy a bike for themselves, or they've recommended to family or friends. So I think that will be something I'm really proud of.
I think that's fantastic what you've just mentioned there, especially a small family-owned business like yourselves, and getting feedback and recommendations from other local families and their brothers and sisters and aunts and uncles. That's really, really great to hear it there. What do you love most about being based here in Carndonagh for business?
I think it's lovely, just a local, being a big part of the local area. We live here, we work here, and it's just so nice to meet people when they come up, and when they're coming up to look for repairs or to buy a bike or a go-kart. I just love the friendly atmosphere when people from the locality are coming and supporting a small local business. It's so important, instead of having to travel to buy bikes or get your parts serviced. Very handy to call up here in an evening and come back and collect the bike. We usually, in the weekdays, we work the 4 to 8 every evening, and the weekends we're about usually 9 to 5 on Saturday and Sunday. So it suits a lot of families in the local area too to call and visit us maybe after work or the weekend time. Or
That's great to hear there, because I know a lot of small self-employed businesses in Inishowen, they don't work 9 to 5 hours. It's usually 24 hours, 7 days a week. You're always thinking about your business. And I think you've hit something very, very special and unique there that a lot of the other big businesses nationwide don't have. Is families, when they're working during the day, they can't get to a bike shop. So they can call up after hours, Saturdays and Sundays. That's something that's going to be really, really appreciative and valued to the community. And finally, how has your experience been so far with the Inishowen Guide? How has it helped raise awareness or bring people into the shop? And would you ever recommend it to others?
yeah, the Inishowen Guide has been fantastic. We've been so busy the last couple of weeks, and it's great to get the word out there and have more people find out about us. It's quite a new business. It's so important that people actually hear that we exist and that we're here, and the range of services that we provide. So I'm really grateful to the Inishowen Guide for helping us to do that.
That's great to hear. And how can people find you online there?
So we are on Facebook and Instagram at Carndonagh Cycles, and we have our website which shows our new stock of go-karts and electric ride-on vehicles, which is carndonagcycles.com.